How's it going, everybody? And welcome back welcome to a brand new thing that I am just now starting. I'm going to be your commentator for today's amazing matchup. I really hope you guys enjoy it. Believe me, this is my first time really doing it pretty much solo, and hopefully, we will have a very good time. As of right now, we are just recording this session. I unfortunately can't live stream, I can only record. And this race is just a practice matchup for what we are going to see later tonight. So I really do hope that you guys enjoy my broadcast. And let's go over and take a look at the teams as we are just going to kind of sit here, chill, and we will go ahead and get right into it. Now, we have got quite a bit. This matchup is going to be probably one of our more interesting ones. Take a look and see who we've got coming up. It will appear on your screen right now. Take a look and see just who the teams are. YJ, Yugo, Jackrabbits, Velocity Vanguard, piloted by Raven, and Team NATO, commanded by the Rabbit. Now, this is a pretty interesting team. Velocity Vanguard and YJ, as we hear the cars going off in the background. This one is going to be a very, very interesting one because, YJ and Velocity Vanguard, they are probably two of the best teams so far this season. NATO is falling a little bit behind, but they still have got a good amount of wins to their credit. So, like I said, I believe that this could be a very, very interesting one. Now, if you want to take a look at the standings heading into tonight's matchup on week 7, here it is on your screen. And the proof it's kind of in the pudding. YJ 2168 or 2166 total points. RevZone with the RevZone actually has the second most, and Velocity Vanguard actually has the most points so far out of everyone. And just taking a look at it. Oh wait, no, 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 I am completely wrong on that. RevZone actually has the most, and Velocity Vanguard has the second most, followed by YJ with the third most. Now, Team NATO, they are very, very far behind on them points wise, and it probably kind of shows considering how many penalties they've got. They have gotten over 40 penalties so far this season, but they do have a couple of wins. Now, I want to go ahead and take a look at the roster yet again here for you. They're they have three players, or two players that are still on their team. Nath Lamau gave them 2 wins and then earlier dropped out, but they have Sainters currently at 2, and Shayzoom has given them 1. So currently 5 wins in total. I know, excluding Nathan only has 3, so they probably won't be much of a factor heading into tonight's matchup. But yeah, it's still going to be a very, very interesting one. Now, YJ and Velocity Vanguard, they haven't really had much turnout. Isian, he's gotten them 5 wins on the season. Maxwell's given them 2. Fist has actually earned his first career TCRL win. Jay-Z's got a couple. Art's got a couple. Art has 1, and Skull Jelly has 1. And pretty much all those guys that I mentioned, they're currently racing tonight. So this will be very, very interesting to watch. As far as who's going to be the main pick, like who's going to be the one to watch, I really do not know. I'm really thinking YJ, but I feel like Velocity Vanguard could easily get their way in. And pretty good timing right there. 7 laps in the books. Everyone's just kind of doing their thing, just finishing it up. School Jelly gave them the win in that practice matchup, and with that being said, that is pretty much the perfect time to kind of start things off and kick things off, as it's just 3 minutes before the 6-hour o'clock, and we really hope you enjoy tonight's matchup. I really, really do hope you enjoy it, and this one is going to be very, very fun. Now, what we're going to do right here is just do a little bit of a reset. We're going to start on Clay Ridge Circuit, I believe it's called. Right now, we're just going to kind of go through Motor City. Oh, actually do a couple of practice matchups before that, but I'm assuming everyone is going to mainly retire and just to get through the rotation. So again, this is going to be a very interesting matchup. Motor City is probably the one that I am most nervous for, for me as a spectator, and probably for all of you. I mean, this is going to be a hell of a race, and man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for it. Now, how many wins do we think each team has? NATO, Velocity Vanguard, and YJ. Um, the numbers might actually. I don't think the numbers will really surprise you all that much. But it is a very very impressive stat, very impressive stat for sure. And we will go ahead and kind of share that stat with you kind of as this race is going on. So, like I said, going to be a very, very interesting matchup. Now, how does the points format work? That's probably the one thing that you are mainly wondering. It's very, very simple. As we kind of go along here, it's very simple. First, 25 points, all 21 players. So I think in this case we might be a little bit short on numbers, but either way, it's still a lot of points that you are given, and obviously the higher you finish, the more points you get, and you really want to be in the top 10. Really, top 10 is really the best points to get. Top 15 is still pretty good, but definitely not as much as 15th on back. So really you want to finish top 10 every single race, and the main key here is to really just not make mistakes. So again, going to be very very interesting to see how it all kind of plays out. So and oh no, what just happened? Oh my God, Corbin got banned. That is pretty funny. I turned to look away for 1 second, and oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I genuinely cannot believe it. That's insane. That is insane. So we are going to be starting it off with a Clay Ridge Circuit, everybody, and you can kind of chill here as these stats wound down. And, we'll also kind of go out and take a look at the points as each race finishes up. And it's going to be a very, very interesting race. And I did not. I did not kick Corbin. I did not ban Corbin. So that is not my fault. That is not my fault at all. And thanks to Raven, who's been very generous on getting all of these, doing all this work for the league, and just getting the scorecards, getting the teams in order, and kind of doing everything in the race results to make it nice and pretty, all in one picture. Unfortunately, you can only screenshot up to 16, the top 16, and that's why a lot of the TDRL rules, like or like that, mainly a lot of people know, is that's one of the main reasons why that is possible. So it's a very, very, the work that Raven does is very, very pretty. He's also one of the admins, one of the captains, and he's got a lot of he's a pretty good racer. I've raced with him a lot, and he's done, he's raced me very, very clean. So I gotta appreciate the love and respect and the appreciation of all of the work that Raven has done. I mean, because the graphics that I showed you right there, that all came from Raven Striker. So very just wanted to kind of share my appreciations, and excuse me, and I want to share my appreciations of everyone that is kind of participating. All of Velocity Vanguards, YJ, NATO. NATO is looking a little bit slim on numbers. I think they only have 3 people as of right now. And YJ has, we can count them all together. One, or actually, no, Velocity Vanguard. We'll count Velocity Vanguard first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So Velocity Vanguard actually has a full field now. Same thing for YJ too, as well, because Corbin got banned, and I think he's trying to clear. He's trying to get back in. So very, very unfortunate for Corbin. And there is the man himself. Oh my gosh, my timing today is already on point, and it's already doing amazing. So that is great. That's awesome. So, oh man, I can't help but laugh sometimes. I cannot help but laugh. And Yeah, we are all ready to go here for today, and yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting one. I am personally am ready. I can't wait to get things going, and excited for Velocity Vanguard to face YJ to face NATO all at the same time. Going to be very, very interesting to watch. And we're just gonna kind of chill here, just chill for a little bit. I probably started this recording way too late, but I kind of wanted to share all the facts, all the interesting facts out there for you, because I kind of like doing that. Like I like informing the public of everything that has happened this season, and we've only got a few more weeks left before the season is over. And it's going to be a great race. The racing, in this game, it is good, but it clearly it's not for everyone. So yeah, going to be a very, very interesting one. I am personally ready. Um I'm not gonna ready just yet. I'm gonna ready up when everyone else is ready. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue. How is everyone's day going? How is everyone's Sunday night going? I really hope it's going well for you all. And while I have you here right now, we wanted to take a look at some of the statistics that I brought up. YJ currently has 12 wins entering tonight's race. 12. That is a dozen. I don't know how many RevZone has, but it's definitely more than Hivemind and Obsidian Order, which is the team that I command. So that is very, very impressive from YJ. Art, who mainly did all of the drafting, he picked a really good roster. I really cannot deny it. NATO, they currently have 5 wins, which is still good. Any win, when you get a win in a race, it's very, very, it definitely helps a lot. And Sainters currently gave them 2 out of their 5 race wins, and I believe that's how many. Yeah, only a couple of NATO guys. So Sainter's going to be kind of watching out for him for Team NATO. And then Velocity Vanguard, they are currently sitting at 9 race wins. So very, very impressive. And you can kind of see the timer in the top left corner. We are about to get going today, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. 15 laps around Clay Ridge Circuit. Near the end, there will be 2 routes, and drivers can only go down the right side of that path. And I will show you I will share that. I will tell you what I mean with that as soon as the racers get into position. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a great one, as it is now finally time. And oh my goodness, let's go ahead and get into the free camera here. We are off. We are off. Skull Jelly. Wow, what a great start on the grid. And Little Zombie actually replaced Fenway last weekend. And, Little Zombie always very, very fast heading into turn 1. Going to kind of take a look at this field. Field doing a nice job kind of cleaning it up here. Doing a great job holding it down. And this is the route that I'm talking about right here. So everyone's going to kind of take this path. This is the one that drivers are required to go to. Oh, we got a crash. Oh, Fist is around. Cable Guy, Art. Oh, David, final form. Oh, Iceman. Oh, Iceman. He's gotten them a couple of wins for Velocity Vanguard this season. Very, very unfortunate to see him fall near the back of the grid, but this is why we have so many laps. 15 laps of this, and we are already done with lap 1. Nice battle for the lead between Skull Jelly and Little Zombie. Little Zombie, this is his first TCRL race debut, and his season debut, joining in a couple of months late, but always got to welcome those brand new faces. He is doing a very good job of trying to challenge Skull Jelly, but Skull Jelly with a nice run off of the corner, and Skull Jelly will continue to lead lap 2. Got battles further on back. Raven Striker and Mr. Milkshake battling it out for 6th. And that'll allow Raptor to get down to Milkshake's inside. Battle for the lead still hanging on. It's doing pretty good. It is doing pretty good. I'm kind of tempted to not really look at Wayfighter. Oh, Corbin Corbin might have gotten spun out by maybe Character, I believe it was. Not quite sure there. We'll have to go back and take a look at that in a little bit. Ooh, Milkshake going a little bit wide up there. Still hanging on to that top 10. And take a look at that. Koss for NATO. Currently up into 8th place. So a great start for him. And how about Sainters? Sainters currently up in there in 4th. So all 3 of the NATO drivers that are running, they are now currently in the top 10. Now, it's still a very, very long way to go. Still over 10 laps of this race left in this race. So still got a long, long way to go. And take a look at this battle, man. I'm probably going to stick with this one for a little bit because this battle, it has been continuing to go on and on. Kind of do a nice little helicopter spotter view. Heading down into turn 1. Lap 5 is underway. Skull Jelly, Little Zombie. Oh, man, I love the Little Zombie. Oh, Little Zombie getting down to the inside for the race lead. Oh, Skull Jelly with the great run on the high side, and Skull Jelly is gonna hold on to the lead. Wow, great defense work from Skull Jelly as he will remain on to that lead. But Little Zombie, man, oh man, he is not giving up right now. He is very not giving up, and lap 6, so just under 10 laps to go in Clay Ridge Circuit. Who is gonna get the race win? Can Little Zombie win in his debut? Oh, Skull Jelly went a little bit wide out of turn 1, and that's going to allow Little Zombie to easily clear Skull Jelly for the race lead. Well done, Little Zombie. Skull Jelly, I think he just got a little bit too much pressure, but he has a very big gap. 2nd place is still very good for YJ, because look at Sainters. Sainters is just right there, carrying the torch for Team NATO. Shady up there, currently in 4th. YJ, Maxwell, currently in 5th. So 2 of the YJ drivers currently in the top 5. And 2 of the Velocity Vanguards currently in the top 5 as well. You got a nice little gap. Raven Striker kind of trying to challenge Maxwell for that 5th spot. Raptor doing a great job, currently running in 7th. Koss and Jay-Z battling it out for 8th place for that 8th spot. Nice little battle right here going on. Down the hill. Jay-Z going to get a nice run, but might want to be careful because Koss is going to cross him under, and that is a great move. Yeah, that's kind of been what I've been fearing. You know, yesterday in Saturday's matchup, oh, Jay-Z hits the wall right there and going to lose a spot to Iceman. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, you don't want to go too wide going down the hill because then you might not get a very good entry for the long right-hander. So tough spot there for Jay-Z, but still in that top 10, still in 10th place, and could very well make the challenge for Iceman and for Koss. Nothing really too interesting happening. Well, we got a lap car. Character in front of his teammate Little Zombie. I think Character might do a good job and get out of the way. Doing a pretty good job as a lapper. Got to give my props out to Character. Oh, and Character. Oh no. Okay, well oh man, that's very frustrating if you're Skull Jelly because you are right there in the thick of it, and you know, for Character to kind of just crash in front of you where he easily could have gotten out of the way on the front stretch, that is definitely very, very frustrating if you're Skull Jelly. But tough one there. But Skull Jelly still in second. Top 3 have really broken away right here. Shady has broken away from 4th. Maxwell doing a decent job holding off Raven Striker and Super Raptor for 5th. I think Vanguard has more of the numbers. They have more drivers in the top 10 than YJ. So if anyone is going to pull out on top, it's going to be Velocity Vanguard. Iceman, you know, I mentioned he kind of got caught up in that lap 1 crash. He's doing a pretty good job right here, kind of recovering and getting back to the back in front of the grid. Challenging Koss for that P8 spot, and he sees Character, lap car, just in front of him. Could play an interesting factor. Nice move there from Iceman. Now that'll get them both side by side as they enter lap 11 of 15. So just 5 laps to go. Jay-Z with a nice run. Jay-Z's right now in the middle of it. Ooh, Iceman, good run. And he is clear. Iceman up to P8. P8 for Iceman for Velocity Vanguard, as we're going to kind of just take a look and just kind of go through the grid. Little Zombie, in his season and race debut, is currently leading up the hill. He's got a massive lead ahead of Skull Jelly and Sanders, and I don't really see lap traffic really playing much of an issue. Fist and Milkshake could play a factor, but I highly doubt that happens. Zombie coming back with 3 laps to go. And you see Maxwell, he is trying to hold on to that 4th position. Actually got by Shady. Ooh, Shady made a little bit of a mistake right there. That's going to allow Raptor to get into P5. Raven might have had a little bit of trouble as well, so not quite sure what happened to Velocity Vanguard, but they're still in a pretty good spot. You know, they have 4 or 5 of the top 8 spots, so that's very impressive. That'll get you those high points, and so now Maxwell doing a very good job of just kind of hanging on to that 4th position. As a character, he's just going to kind of pull off, not really try to hurt anyone else's race there. As Little Zombie, 2 laps to go for Little Zombie, and we'll take a look and see who has the fastest lap. It is Little Zombie. So Little Zombie in his first ever TCRL race is 2 laps away from getting the win at Clay Ridge Circuit Maine, and that is a very impressive, very impressive Little Zombie. Always known to be one of those quick racers, and you do see Lap Traffic Milkshake not really playing much of a factor here. And the next one he will be trying to get by is Mr. Fist. And so 1 lap to go for Little Zombie. 1 lap to go for Little Zombie. Skull Jelly nicely in second. NATO with Sainters up there in P3. And a little bit further back, you've got Maxwell, 4th. Shady, 5th. Iceman just got by Super Raptor for 6th. Raptor's in 7th. Raven Striker is in 8th. Casa's in 9th for Team NATO. Good run for him. Jay-Z in 10th. David Final Form is actually approaching Jay-Z a little bit there. Oh, and he might make a nice little pass for 10th place for underneath Jay-Z, as Little Zombie will now get the race win at Clay Ridge Circuit. Skull Jelly is going to finish 2nd, while Sainters will finish 3rd. This battle, I'm going to kind of continue on and just take a look at it just so that just to kind of keep it up. And wow, David Final Form gets that 10th spot. Oh my gosh, top 10, 6 of the all of the Velocity Vanguard drivers in the top 10. That is very impressive. Actually, no, character will be finishing 17th. So that is a very still very impressive. Very impressive by everyone right there. And yeah, only 17 racers, and that's going to be kind of what happens. And Corbin, he's just kind of off in his own little world right there. I think he might have had enough as well. So but man, big race, very big race, very intense race. Here are the top finishers once again. And while we kind of wait for that, oh man, that Velocity Vanguard did really good. 6 of the 7 drivers finished in the top 10. YJ is looking pretty far back, and I kind of think NATO with its, NATO only has 3 drivers for tonight. And, with NATO's drivers being a little bit spread thin here, very interesting, as we will go ahead and take a look at the scorecard as it is being filled out, and you can just kind of see who is going to be out on top. Velocity Vanguard, yeah, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And I think David Final Form was able to finish 10th there, where Little Zombie did get the race win. And already they have 99 points. And I think Character is going to give them an additional 5 with that 17th place finish. Actually, no, he DNF, so he might not. I don't think he will get any points. But yeah, big one. Big storyline right there. And you see the points on the screen right now. Velocity Vanguard with 104 has a 20-point lead ahead of YJ. NATO currently about 40, but I think that just kind of shows, how important it is to, keep that attendance and keep it consistent. Because if they had more numbers right now, I'm telling you, they would be in this fight. They would still be in this fight. So the battle for the win overall, it's going to come down to Velocity Vanguard and YJ. So going to be very interesting to see what happens. So This one is going to be couple points reversed, so anyone who kind of finished last or dead last will be starting up front. This is going to be racing on Fire Rock Raceway. Fire Rock Raceway is going to be the second race for tonight. And already we are getting it kicked off. We are getting it kicked off and underway. Character will lead the field. The second race at Fire Rock Raceway is underway. Character with a nice run. Ooh, Corbin goes a little bit wide right there, and that's going to cost pretty much all of his track position. Character doing a nice job though, holding off 3 YJ drivers. Take a look at that. Art currently now there in second. Battle for third with Jay-Z and Fist. It's going to be a tough corner right here. Going to pay a nice attention eye on everyone. Everyone getting it through nicely clean. This dirt section right here and the jump is what I'm mainly a little bit worried about, because you really don't want to be on that outside. Inside still working. And is Character going to lead the first lap? How about that? Character will hold on to the lead for that first lap and will lead lap 1. Oh no, it's going to be Jay-Z. Oh, Jay-Z at the last second. Oh my goodness, that is a heartbreaker and a half right there for Character. But still in the top 5. It's currently YJ 1, 2, and 3. Jay-Z leading the way. Art running in second. Fist in third. Character in fourth. Iceman up to 5th. Wow, that's a great recovery for him. Raven Striker up there in 6th. 4 Velocity Vanguards currently up there in 7th. Character doing his best, trying not to get out of their way, but also trying to run his race. Everyone doing a pretty good job right now. This field has been pretty clean and green. Great battles pretty much everywhere in this field. Iceman's now up to 4th. David Final Form up into P5, as we will go ahead and just take a look at this final as the full grid. Little Zombie, man, what a recovery. What a charge right there. Made a nice 3-wide move there, I believe, on the front stretch. And he's now already up in the top 10. And I think he's gonna get to Jay-Z before we know it. So very, very interesting. Sainters, Maxwell currently up there in the top 10. Skull Jelly going to make a nice little 3-wide move on the inside. Nice contact there. Oh, making it 4-wide. Oh boy, this is going to be close. This is going to be chaotic. And somehow everyone gets away with no real incident. Oh, Raptor and Character collide. Teammates on the front stretch. That's not very good. Not a very good thing to happen if you are Super Raptor. Raptor lost a good amount of spots right there, down to 15th. But Jay-Z, still your leader. Doing a great job. Fist is now up to 2nd with Art in 3rd. Iceman and David Final Form have really caught up to them, but I think the main key here is for Art to kind of hold this group up, because this is 4 groups. Oh, and Iceman, I don't know about that. I don't know if maybe contact was made, if maybe Iceman kind of maybe bumped and runned Art, but now Art fell all the way back to 7th, so lost 4 spots in that whole ordeal. That dirt area, man, oh man, it is tricky. So now Iceman will be up to 3rd. Raven in 4th. Little Zombie up into the top 5. Took him all about 5 laps for that to happen. David Final Form in 6th. Art still in 7th. Sainters in 8th. Skull Jelly P9. And Koss rounds out the top 10. Going to kind of take a look at some of these battles further back. Character doing a decent job right now. Only falling back to 13th, so he's not dead last yet. As we're going to kind of switch it back to the front stretch. Jay-Z still out front. And the top 2 have kind of actually broken away a little bit from Iceman, Raven Striker, and Little Zombie. Now, I think plan here is for Zombie to get in front of those 2 drivers, because there's a big gap behind Zombie. As a nice battle for 6th between Sainters, Art, Skull Jelly, David Final Form. He must have lost a couple of spots. And then Koss battling Maxwell for that 10th spot. So that's also very, very interesting. Art into the nice little left-hander. Into the dirt. David Final Form. Nice run heading into the dirt. He's now going to try to get to the inside. Oh, but not quite yet. Now Art, no, oh, nope. I thought Art was going to potentially clear him, but not able to get a good run. But David Final Form will hold off Art for that 8th spot. Going to take a look at this nice battle here for the 6th position between Sainters and Skull Jelly. Going into the nice little curb section. Tight right-hander. and kind of on this nice little back straightaway area that I like to call, which is a very long right-hander. Now doing a good, nice double left-hander. Want to kind of hit those curves to get the maximum and optimal run. Now into the dirt, heading into the jump. And, that's a good battles pretty much all around. Now, Little Zombie, I mentioned, I think he's going to be the one to kind of potentially catch up to Jay-Z. He got by Iceman for 4th, and I think he's now going to try to challenge Raven Striker for that 3rd position. And, if I'm Raven Striker, I mean, unless your lap times are, actually they're kind of even, but they are catching Fist, though. They are catching Fist. I mean, we'll take a look at them again. Yeah, I mean, top 2, they are, Fist has a slower lap time than Raven and Little Zombie, but not quite sure for Jay-Z. Yeah, Jay-Z is actually has the faster lap than both of them, than all 3 of them right there. So very, very interesting right there. Iceman, ooh, looks like he might be challenged by Sainters and Skull Jelly for that 5th spot. Everyone doing a pretty good job. Doing a very nice job, actually, as they head into the right-hander. Everyone doing a nice job. Sainters with a great run. Just barely on the inside. Oh, Sainters had to lift a little bit right there. And now Iceman will continue to hold him off. Oh, and the battle for 2nd between Fist and Raven Striker. That's heating up. Ooh, Fist with a nice run off of the dirt section. Raven did not get the optimum line right there. Oh, and he gets onto the grass a little bit there. It might cause him to lose a little bit of momentum, and I think Iceman might have done that the same as well. And look at this, Sainters, Skull Jelly might get into the picture, and that might be a 2-for-1. Iceman, oh my goodness, what a fantastic defense by Iceman. If you want to give the Defender of the Year award, give it to Iceman, because he's doing a great job just defending off Sainters and Skull Jelly for that 5th spot, and that's kind of allowing David Final Form to kind of make his way up there. But Sainters will now get that 5th spot, but definitely not over yet. Not over yet. Oh my gosh, what a fantastic battle. Oh my goodness. Oh, a little bit of contact. A little bit of contact there between Skull Jelly, Iceman, and Sainters. Iceman, oh my goodness, how is he holding them off? I cannot believe it. Great racing there by all 4 of those drivers. Now Sainters will now take that spot. Nice battle there for 3rd between Velocity Vanguard teammates. Zombie and Raven Striker ahead of. Sainters will, I think he's going to get that 4th. I think he's going to drive away from that 5th spot, but Iceman's not done yet. Ooh. Sainters with a nice run heading into the dirt section. Man, this racing is great. Oh, what a great move from David Final Form. Ooh, potentially a little bit of leaning, but David Final Form does a nice job and kind of gives that spot back. Great battle there for 7th. And Sainters, he's kind of driven away from Iceman. So unless Sainters can kind of make a mistake, Iceman's definitely not going to catch her. Oh my goodness. And oh my gosh, right when I say that, Sainters makes a mistake. It's a little bit wide. And now Iceman is right on the back of his bumper. Oh my goodness. I like somehow, I can't believe I'm jinxing things. I might be better off just shutting up, honestly. Great racing. Fantastic racing. In the battle for 2nd, Little Zombie. He started in P17, 17th place. And he is now challenging Fist for 2nd. Oh, what a great corner. What a fantastic corner. And yeah, I think he's going to get up to 2nd very, very quick. Still the battle from 5th on back is still raging on. But Zombie, like I said, clear into that 2nd position. And with 4 laps to go, can he run down Jay-Z? At first, I didn't think it was possible because Fist and Art were doing a great job and kind of just letting Jay-Z drive away. But now, coming back with 2 laps to go. And I am so sorry. I was on the wrong player there the entire time. As now, coming back with 2 laps to go, Little Zombie might have a run. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna kind of pay attention to this battle. Iceman, Sainters, Iceman, Skull Jelly, all kind of under a blanket up there for 5th. But I want to go ahead and I just want to continue and watch this battle right here because Little Zombie, oh man, every corner he is catching Jay-Z. He might be able to get there. I think he could complete the pass. Good run into the double left-hander. Into the dirt section. Little Zombie with did a nice job right there. Jay-Z doing a pretty good job as well. White flag coming back to take the white flag this time by Jay-Z with the lead, but Little Zombie once again with a great run off of the final corner. White flag, 1 lap to go for Jay-Z at Fire Rock Raceway. Oh, Little Zombie with a great run out of turn 1. Heading into turn 2. This double right-hander is going to be so crucial for getting the right momentum, because this is a great, big, long straightaway section. Oh, man. Big battle right here. Into turn 3, heading into the dirt section. Oh, Little Zombie's there! Little Zombie's there to the inside! Wow, what a pass! What a pass from Little Zombie! And out of the final corner, give it to Little Zombie, 2 race wins in a row for Velocity Vanguard. Checkered flag in the air. Jay-Z will finish second. Raven Striker will finish third. Fist fourth. Sainter fifth. Iceman 6th, Skull Jelly 7th, David Final Form 8th, Shady Lurker 9th, Koss in the top 10, then Raptor, Maxwell, Art, Cable Guy, and then Character the top 15, and then Corbin and Milkshake will round out the entire grid. Oh my goodness. What a battle. What a battle for the lead. That was an insane battle. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. What a pass. What a charge. Little Zombie from 17th to first in 15 laps. At first, I didn't think he was going to get there, but, Little Zombie, making those, critical passes, he was able to make it work. And, that was a fantastic. Oh my goodness. I can't believe how good that battle was. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And now we got to go ahead and take a look at the points yet again. Scorecard is up. Raven, I believe, is filling them out, or Art, one of the two. And yeah, YJ with a little bit more numbers in the top 10, but Velocity Vanguard, still did a nice job. Five of their 7 drivers finished in the top 10, which is still very, very solid. Velocity Vanguard, they're gonna continue to, pull away, because you see YJ up there, finishing 12th to 14th definitely isn't bad, but top 10 is really where you want to score the most points. And taking a look at the final points standings, 2 races in. Velocity Vanguard with 210, YJ with 172, and NATO at 74. So, like I said, this is not over yet. 40 points is a lot. 40 points is a lot to make up, especially in 2 races. But I think YJ can definitely get it done, and that'll be very, very interesting to see what happens. As we will go now and take a look and see the next track on the top left of your screen. Motor City Circuit, main circuit reverse. Yeah, that is going to be a very big one. As it looks like Milkshake might have timed out a little bit there. So, not sure if Milkshake is coming back or not. No? Oh, he rage quit? Oh boy. Ignore him. All right. Well, I was just wondering. Milkshake, did has he's been a nice team filler for Team NATO. And now, I mean, now that means 2 members on Team NATO. They are now all that remain. Only one can remain. Oh my goodness, I'm getting nostalgia already. So race 3, Motor City, underway. Character will lead the field. This this corner right here, turn 1, very, very important right here. This is one that I've been this was probably my most struggling corner, as Corbin already hits the wall. Character does a nice job though. Does a pretty nice job though. Holds on to that first position. Heading down into turn number 2 after the long straightaway here. Oh, Fist is sending it a little bit deep, but everyone kind of does a nice job. Oh no, Iceman and Corbin. That's unfortunate. But If you're Iceman and Raven, you have fast cars. You can make it back up to the front. Ooh, 3 wide there for second place. Koss, Cable Guy, and Fist all battling it out for third. Doing a nice job here. Cable Guy will get that third spot. Art, challenging character there for the lead. Everyone doing okay so far. Kind of like this nice little angle of all the cars just running by. Character still hanging on to the lead. Or, character still hanging on to the lead. I thought I said Cable Guy there for a second. Now this final chicane, I've been mainly worried about this part, but everyone seems to kind of get through it nice and clean. Good runs for all of them. Koss making a 3 wide, and I believe I'm not quite sure who led that first lap. I think it might have been Art for that split second, but Art with that huge overdrive into turn 1, that will give character the lead. And now look at Koss. Koss currently trying to challenge Jay-Z there for that third spot. Fist, David final form, all kind of tight under a blanket. Sanders there trying to make it 3 wide on the outside. I don't think that's going to work, Sanders. Yeah, there you go. Might be best to just file back in line and just kind of hang on right now. This is a tight pack. Very tight pack. Only 2 laps, only a lap and a half in. And Art currently out there with the lead. Koss running in second. Jay-Z now in third. David final form in fourth. As these gosh dang trees are always in my way. David final form doing a nice job challenging Jay-Z there for third. Sainters right up there. So two NATO drivers, the two of them that are racing Sunday night, they are still in the top 5 as they are approaching the end of lap 2, about to get underway into lap number 3. So we take a look at back here. Big pack, big waddle, big gang. Oh, Raptor nearly turned Iceman. Oh, Raptor's hugging the wall a little bit there. Oh, that's unfortunate there for Raptor, falling all the way back down to 15th. Character still doing his best to hang on. Still in the top 10, but Little Zombie doing just an amazing job once again. Just hanging on and making that amazing charge. Art still in the lead. Art is still in the lead. Now, 2 NATO drivers currently running second and third. Koss and Sainters to second and third. Jay-Z lost a couple of spots. David final form still in the top 5. Skull Jelly in 6th. Fist in 7th. Zombie up to P8. Then Character and Iceman rounding out that top 10. I'm a little bit interested to see what happens here with this battle for the lead, because I think Koss might be a little bit faster than Art right now, but we will see. We will definitely see. And, as I'm kind of just now going into this, I'm going to go and switch this view to Art, and going to try to catch him here. Going to do my very, very best to catch him, and, this kind of gives us a nice little chance to see the back half. Oh, no, what happened to Koss? Oh, no. Oh, Koss was just battling, was potentially challenging Art for the race lead. I'm not quite sure what happened to him. I regret missing it. I regret not being there to see what happened, but Koss has fallen all the way back down to 6th. That's a tough one. That is a tough one to swallow, but now, he's still got his teammate, Sainters. He is challenging Art for the race lead, and Jay-Z's now in the mix of it as well. And David final form trying to hold off Skull Jelly there for 4th. Great battles pretty much everywhere, all over this racetrack. So they're approaching lap 4. About to have 3 laps to go. Doing a good job. Sainters with a nice run. Art doing a nice job, just kind of defending, trying to hold on to that race lead. Oh, man. Very, very intense. Oh, Sainters with a nice run. Hooked the curb just right into this tight chicane. Oh, is able to make it work. Art was able to stay ahead. Heading into the final chicane in the final corner. Oh, Art hit the wall. Art hit the wall a little bit. Sainters had to check up and take a look at Jay-Z. Jay-Z is now going to take the lead, entering lap 5 of 7 at Motor City. Oh, Jay-Z is going to go a little bit wide out of turn 1. 3 wide for the race lead. YJ and Sainter and NATO now just side by side between JZ and Sainters for the race lead. Oh, Sainters tried to do a little bit of an undercut there. Tried to cross him over, but I think just misjudged it a little bit somehow. They hang on. JZ still has the lead. I think Art might have gotten the worst of it. He had to check up a little bit right there. And that allows Skull Jelly, David Final Form, Koss. Not to mention Koss, what a great recovery he's had in the chicane a couple laps ago. And Little Zombie. Little Zombie is in the mix there as well. So potentially a 7-car blanket, all for the lead, coming back with 2 laps to go in Motor City. And JZ still with the lead. Santers in second, holding on to it. It's not much of a lead that he has ahead of third, ahead of Skull Jelly, but he still has it. YJ doing a very good job. All 3 of their 7 drivers in the top 4 right now. So if they can hold on to this, then I can see them gaining some points on Velocity Vanguard as of right now. 2 laps to go in Motor City for JZ. Again, overshooting it a little bit out of turn 1, but gets a nice run on the exit. So he still will have the lead. I'm going to kind of take a look and see if I'm missing anything back here. Not really too much that I'm missing, so it's mainly just going to be the main show for the race lead. As, yep, still hasn't really changed, but, well, some of it is. Zombie's currently up to 5th. I don't think he can get to the lead. I don't think he'll be able to get 3 race wins in a row. It'd be great. I would love to see him do it, but I just don't think that's possible. Oh, JZ with a little bit of a bad exit, bad entry there. That's going to allow Sanders to get side by side. And oh man, heading down into the second long back straightaway. Skull Jelly going to try to make it 3 wide. Oh, I'm sensing 3 wide a little bit there. No, Skull Jelly's going to kind of stay in line, tuck in. See what the top 2 do. JZ's going to go a little bit wide. Skull Jelly is now up to 2nd. Little Zombie just passed Art for 4th. Coming back to the white flag. 1 lap to go for Sainters at Motor City. NATO. I mean, he is basically NATO. He is basically Team NATO with how little racers that they have. And Sainters with 2 wins on the season is 1 lap away from getting his 3rd. But do not count out Little Zombie. He is up to 4th, and I can see the charge that he is making. He wants 3 race wins in a row. He would love to do it. I would love to see him there. I just don't think there's going to be enough time. I just don't see there being enough time for Little Zombie to make all that ground up. But Sainters doing a nice job, doing a great job, not really making any mistakes. Heading into this left-hand corner. No mistakes from Skull as well. Skull Jelly, he might have gained a little bit there. Gained a good bit on entry, and even more on exit. Oh my goodness, this battle is not over, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. It could come down to the absolute wire here. Heading into this last corner down the back stretch for the final time. Sainters out front. Think it's going to do it. I think he's going to do it. Skull Jelly had a big mistake. Bad entry there. Entering the final chicane. 1 more corner to go. Sainters will get his 3rd win of the season at Motor City. Skull Jelly, JZ 2nd and 3rd. Little Zombie 4th. YJ of Art and P5. David Final Form, Koss, Fist, Iceman, Raven Striker, the top 10. Then Cable Guy, Shady Lurker, Maxwell, Super Raptor, Character, and Corbin, the top 15. And Corbin will make out that final 16th spot. Yeah, great battle, really great battle. Great battles near the front all the way till the end. Amazing work. And here are the top finishers on your screen again. I'm seeing a little bit more of YJ. YJ could potentially really gain. Their best finisher, Little Zombie, only finished 4th. I mean, you do have Iceman and Raven for Velocity Vanguard finishing 9th and 10th. And actually, David Final Form ended up finishing 6th. But really, other than that, I think YJ could actually gain a good amount of points up on Velocity Vanguard. Velocity Vanguard had about a 40-point lead heading into Motor City. So it should, this is going to be very interesting. I think this last race, this could be pretty much all that's left. And okay, Davids is going to be restarting his game, so that is perfectly fine. And I don't know if we're going to be starting. We haven't even done the points yet. Oh, that is a very, very, very good question. Ooh, that's a great question. I don't know if we want to. I think we need to unready here. Okay, it was 29. 29 points for David Final Form, so I think he might be experiencing a little bit of lag on the New York 2 server. Yesterday, Saturday night when I raced, we were doing New York 1, and it seemed to hold up pretty well. I think a couple of my teammates had a couple of complaints, but nonetheless, enough about me. Let's go ahead and take a look at the scorecard as it's being filled out. Raven is currently filling them out, and oh boy, I can kind of see that gain from YJ. It's I don't know. This is not over. I think YJ gained a good amount of points on Velocity Vanguard. Ooh, I can already kind of see it. I can kind of see it already. Yeah, that's a really good, really. Ooh, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Didn't gain as many points as I thought. Okay, well, that's interesting. Looks like maybe only 15 points that YJ gained. So I don't know. Like this thing is not. It's far from over. It is very very far from over. I'm not quite sure who the top 16 were. Oh wait, no, top 16 was Character. Character actually, had actually finished. Yeah. Oh, okay. Corbin actually finished in 16th because I think we had one of the racers on Team NATO leaves, which is unfortunate there. So, oh boy, 15 gained 15 points. YJ did. And heading into that final race, they have Velocity Vanguard has a 23-point gap ahead of YJ for this lead. So, like I said, this is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. Heading into the last race of the week, it is Boulder Bank Circuit Short Route Reverse, and this one is also going to be kind of another tricky one in my opinion because heading in the hill, you got to be careful of that tree on the right, and kind of loves to it's like a jutty wall, and really got to be careful of that. So, final race underway. Corbin will lead the field. 10 laps of Boulder Bank currently underway. Great battles pretty much everywhere. Everyone doing a nice job. Character out there with the lead. Oh, Cable Guy with a nice run, and this is what I was talking about right here. Oh, and Raptor hit a tree. Oh, no. Oh, that's unfortunate, and he's going to lose quite a bit of time. That's a lot of ground that he lost right there, but you know, who knows? There might be some wrecks in the middle of the pack that might, give Raptor a nice chance to recover. Battle for the lead between Koss and Character. Ooh, Art giving Koss a little bit of a push. That's gonna Art got a little bit sideways there on the straightaway. That got Character a little bit sideways. Oh my goodness. Oh, 4 wide there at one point, further back. That was chaos. Oh, oops. My apologies there. Koss, he will lead the first lap. 4 wide still. Oh, man, that is crazy. That is unbelievable. Koss will lead the first lap, he's got a couple car length lead already. 3 wide for the 5th position. Oh, Character almost turned Jay-Z, and he had to lift a lot, and I think Little Zombie didn't really have anywhere to go right there, and unfortunate there for Character. So 2 Velocity Vanguard drivers already having problems early. Don't call it quits, but that could certainly play into factor. And you know what also could play into a factor is the intersection, because I see Character all the way over there. He could very well, make contact with, some of the leaders up there. Not saying, well, you could break and not create one, but it's definitely possible. I'm not going to rule it out. Nice battle there for 4th between Skull Jelly and Sainters. YJ needs as many. YJ, you know what? In order to win, they need as many drivers up there in the top 10. And Art is currently the highest driver running second. Skulljelly's running fifth, and I just don't think that's going to be enough. You need more. You need more. You need Velocity Vanguard to actually make like a ton of mistakes. Like they need to finish in the bottom half if YJ needs to win. And you know, that possibility of that happening is very unlikely, but it could happen. It could happen. It could very, very well happen. Koss still continuing to lead. Raven Striker trying to hang on and hold off Jay-Z and Maxwell for sixth. Iceman and Sainters doing a nice battle. Oh, the trees! Oh my goodness. I thought Sainters was going to absolutely wreck right there. And fortunately, he did not. I don't know if that's going to be a track cut or that's going to be a track limits penalty on Sainters. I don't think it will. Because he did lose a couple of spots. But maybe Iceman forced him out there. I don't know. Ooh, nice battle here for the lead. Art has finally caught up to Koss. Battle for the lead. Lap 4 is underway. 7 laps to go. See, YJ, you know, chasing them is one thing. Passing them, that's a completely different beast. And Art is definitely experiencing that right now. As he's just trying to, you know, he can get to the back bumper. He can get side by side with Koss for the lead. Just not really able to clear him. You know, he's gonna have to rely on Koss to make a mistake, and that was a pretty big potential mistake from Koss, but Art's not gonna be really able to do anything with it. And yeah, still great battles pretty much everywhere. And further back a little bit, Little Zombie's actually done a nice job making his way into P8 with that contact from Character a couple laps ago. Art able to get to the inside. Oh, what a great run heading into the final corner. This is the closest he's been to clearing Koss for the race lead. Oh, and he's going to do it. Wow. What a pass. What a pass by Art to take the lead. Man, great battles pretty much everywhere. Man, this racing it is fun to watch, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't think Koss is going to I think Koss might want that spot back because he is right on the back bumper of Art. And, ooh, Iceman now getting side by side with Koss for second. That's going to help out Art a little bit, but Koss able to still roll the exit of that corner. Still doing a nice job right there. So, you know, Art is going to kind of break away a little bit. About a 3-4 car length lead ahead of Koss and Iceman as they battle it out for second. And now Skulljelly and Sainters now joining that 2-car blanket. Ooh, Skulljelly might have gotten into the back of Koss a little bit there. And oh man, the more they battle, the more this helps Art. I can already sense that right now. So Iceman trying to get Sainters there for second, but Sainters not allowing it at all. Koss has fallen back to fourth there a little bit. Oh, Iceman hitting the tire barriers a little bit there. That's gonna cost him a lot of momentum. Sainters will now take second place. And Skulljelly will now take third place. So Iceman, with just that one mistake, he is all the way and fallen back to fourth. So that is a very costly mistake from Iceman. And YJ is saying we need more of those if we want to get the week win. And you know, YJ is a very strong team, and I think they could definitely do it if they rely. They just need a little bit of luck heading their way. Still nothing from the crossing yet. I kind of thought that would be a little bit more of a factor. Maybe it might happen near the end. Great battle here. Raven and Koss battling out for fifth. Little Zombie doing a nice job. Not doing any leaning right there. Not able to clear the pass there for sixth. Sainters and Art battle for the lead with 4 laps to go. Man, oh man, this has been such a great battle. I am losing my voice, if you can already, if you might be able to tell. But this battle, just the racing here, has just been so incredible. It's been so amazing to watch. I've been loving it every second, and I've loved commentating it. Oh, Sainters with a nice run. He is to the lead. He might have gotten he was leaning a little bit there, but I would kind of argue that he was getting a little bit pushed by Skulljelly, Art's teammate. So that's going to be kind of debatable. I'm assuming that one's probably going to be going down as a potential penalty. We will see if if that holds up. Raven Striker is going to be the main official and doing all the official ruling. So Sainters now to the race lead, coming back with 3 laps to go at Boulder Bank Short Route. Lots of battles pretty much happening everywhere. Great battle between JZ and Koss for that 7th position. YJ, they need all the spots that they can get, but with Iceman, Raven Striker, and Little Zombie running 4th, 5th, and 6th, that might seal it. That might seal it. That might be another win for Velocity Vanguard right there. So, but it ain't over until it's over. Coming back with 2 laps to go for Sainters, as he's still got a nice lead ahead of Skull Jelly. Koss now trying to hang on up there for 7th. Shady Lurker behind him. JZ, Cable Guy. Shout out Cable Guy up there in the top 10. He's having a nice run. Probably having the best race of the week so far for him. Little Zombie, I think he's going to try to make a pass with the Raven Striker for 5th. I think he's going to get that spot. No, not quite. He's actually he's still going to be side by side, but I think he might get the inside advantage here into turn 1. 2 laps to go for Sainters. And oh, Skull Jelly! Oh, that was a costly mistake from Skull Jelly. Oh my goodness, that was a very close call right there between Character and Sainters into the intersection there. That could have been bad. And now Sainters, he's got a pretty big lead. I think his only fear is potentially hitting Character in the intersection. So I'm going to kind of keep an eye on that, while also kind of keeping an eye on the battles for position further behind him. Sainters just needs to make it. Just needs to make and cross that intersection just one more time. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my goodness! What a close call there from Sainters. I don't think he should have lifted right there, but that's going to allow Skull Jelly and Art to close in dramatically. Folks, this battle is far from oval. Coming back to the white flag at Boulder Bank, Sainters currently with the lead. Can he get his 4th win of the season? 1 lap to go. He has 1 more lap to do it. And Sainters, he's going to get clear of Corbin and Character. Oh no, I'm a little bit scared. Okay, Character and Corbin not really making contact, but having a nice battle there for that 15th position, I bet. I'm going to try to get to it when I can, but I also want to focus on the battle for the race lead. Skull Jelly, he is not giving up. I mean, with how much Sainters had to lift there, he is right there. Just a couple of car lengths. Skull with a nice little run. I just don't think it's going to be enough with 1 more corner left to go. Found this back straightaway for the final time. Oh, Character and Zombie! Oh my goodness, what a hit! What a hit on the intersection. Oh, that is such heartbreak for Little Zombie, as he will fall all the way back down to 13th. And out of the final corner, Sainters is going to do it. 4th win of the season for Sainters. It comes at Boulder Bank. And what a crazy, crazy lap. What a crazy couple of laps right there. That was heartbreaking. Heartbreaking for Little Zombie. Little Zombie, he's had such a great debut, winning the first 2 races in a row. And then his teammate Character just comes in and collides at the last second. But a great job for Skull Jelly coming in 2nd. Iceman 3rd. Art 4th. Raven Striker 5th. JZ 6th. Velocity Vanguard 7th. Koss in 8th. Cable Guy 9th. Fist in 10th. David Final Form in 11th. Maxwell, Little Zombie, Raptor, and Corbin round out the top 15. And then Character will take that 16th spot. And yeah, that was a very, oh man, that was a crazy, oh my gosh, that was a crazy moment. That was just a crazy moment. I had a feeling it was gonna happen, and man, that was a great battle. Oh my goodness, that was absolutely insane. You can't really say too much. But great win for Sainters. That's 2 more race wins. Oh my goodness. What a great race. Great thrilling race. I believe this will give Velocity Vanguard the win, and we will go over and switch the points in a couple of seconds. We're going to go ahead and switch it to it now and take a look at this. Yeah. Velocity Vanguard kind of did what they needed to do. YJ just they are making up points. They are making up points. I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough. It's going to be very, very close here. Oh my goodness. It's coming down to the little wire. The last few positions. Oh my goodness, this could actually be close. I think oh, yeah, I think Velocity Vanguard has got it. They have a 12-point lead. Yeah, no, they've got it. Oh man, that came close though. That came down to the wire yet again. Uh, YJ, they gained more points yet again on Velocity Vanguard. It just wasn't enough. Came 11 points. Or yeah, no, 11 points to potentially tying Velocity Vanguard for the overall win. And that was a very, very close matchup. It started to be Velocity Vanguard's for in the first half, but then YJ with a good start that they had, they were able to kind of claw back and just barely come back, and that's very respectable for YJ. Good effort there by NATO, getting 153 points. Sainters with another 2 wins for Team NATO, and now their total race wins will be up to 7. Now this is all unofficial. We will have to wait and see, on Wednesday, a couple more days after this is posted to see if this is all official, but, if it is, then, congratulations to Velocity Vanguard for getting the win. YJ was oh so close yet again. And, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast commentated by Momentum Racing. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will go ahead and see you all again next time. Have a great day, everybody. Take care, y'all.